city of Greensboro, North Carolina, people within our church and those external to our church. We serve high schoolers with disabilities, female combat veterans, immigrants, and anyone who wants to come volunteer at the farm. So it might be people that are in seasons of unemployment and just want something meaningful to do with their hands. It could be retired women. We have a lot of those that love to come out and get their hands dirty in the garden. And we offer all of these people gifts of community, and they might be lonely. So many of us are lonely, and to have people that you're working alongside and praying with or laughing with or just harvesting vegetables with. You have community, you have conversation, and in all of that I think there's hope and meaningful work. So often we hear from people that their time at the farm has brought restoration to them in some way. Restoration of their view of work, restoration of their view of their bodies, restoration of their view of the church. And so all of those things, beautiful gifts, but then also we offer the gifts of food and nourishment and theological education about creation, about God's view of the earth and how it's a part of our covenant with Him to take care of it. So there's a lot of things that we offer, and ultimately all of it is God giving through us and giving to us in the process. I'm really inspired when I see people make connections at the farm between the things that they're seeing grow and who God is and how He views them. So they might come out to the farm and just see parables come to life, either parables that are in Scripture or things and lessons that the Lord is teaching them. I'm really inspired when I get to hear them talk about that, things I don't even have to lead. They just tell me, and it inspires me to draw near to God, but also that His world is a place of revelation. I think one of the hardest parts about seeing the unseen in our community is that it's actually not that hard to include them. For anybody to be included, coming to the garden and the farm is pretty easy. It's an equal playing field, and I wish more people knew that they could come to the church, to the people of God, and I wish more people in the community would reach out and see it's not that hard. People just want to be seen, want to be acknowledged, want to be asked their name and who they are, and that really doesn't take a lot on our part, but it could mean the world to someone. So I think it's hard to see the gap between the need and the response. I experience God at work when I am getting to pray with others and hear their insights, things they're grateful for, things that they're seeing grow physically in the garden or grow in their own lives. I see God at work when we feast together because He invites us to His table, and that is ultimately where we're going, the banquet of the supper of the Lamb. And so we get to see Him and experience Him when we feast together. And I see Him a lot in the people that come. And also the birds. I can't get over the birds and the worms. There's just a lot. The flowers, the beauty. I see Him in creation, in His people, and around the table. I could think of so many stories of hope at the farm, but one that's coming to mind is these two women who, beyond the church, beyond our God, wouldn't maybe have known each other. One is from the Caribbean. She served in the U.S. Army, and she loves gardening, has come and found so much therapy and healing of her trauma by getting to work with the land. She has a farming background, so we've gotten to learn so much from her as well. Another woman came to our church because of our plant sale. She came on a Saturday, bought some plants, thought this is really cool, came to church the next day and hasn't left. And they formed this beautiful friendship by coming and working together really early on Tuesday mornings. This white Southern American woman and this beautiful Black Caribbean woman are great friends and have this deep sisterhood and connection from their work together. And all we did was say, hey, we need some people to volunteer and help clean up this area of the garden. And a great friendship has come from it. And so I see so much hope in their relationship, in even these dividing walls that we think exist, toppling down at friendship and relationship and the love of Christ. And then within that, so much hope of people coming to church, people coming, finding healing. And that's just one story of many. I think the first thing that comes to mind of how people could support us is prayer. Honestly, we really benefit from and are built up by the prayers of others. Prayer for our organization as we're changing our distribution model. Prayer that the Lord would provide the financial income that we need to continue to grow the produce we do and be able to give that food away to people from lower income brackets, because ultimately we want people of all income brackets to be able to have nourishing food, and so yeah, we could use prayer that the Lord would provide, and we trust that He will. And anytime you want to send us a note and encourage us or come visit the farm, we love having visitors. We love getting to show what God is up to and make friends. So support us through prayer and friendship.